This is my the first of my albums that I made from the virtual crop that was hosted by Catherine of Life on the Scrap Beach in September. I had to make 2 minis because the pages got so full. I've used zip ties for the binding, and I've put tulle and ribbon on the zip ties. Here's the button for my mother's button box, and I've put stickles on it and some seed beads. These are Prima flowers. This is a Que Sera embellishment. These are thicker letters that I've used here. Live, love, laugh. The papers I used are from the Que Sera collection of K & Company. This was a Girls Gone Scrappy kit that I purchased from MarianaPieceofCraft.com. The pieces were actually 4 by 6, and I like my albums to be 6 by 6. So I used each page, but I added an addition onto each page, as you'll see as we go through the book. This is a Prima flower, and I added a couple of little, a little bit of bling there. And this is the first page. The inside page, this is not a challenge page. I have 4 little tags in there. This page is a page, Feed Your Soul. I used an acetate pocket, and I used StazOn ink to stamp on the acetate pocket. And each of these tags is a picture of one of the perfect princesses at an early age. This one was Sarah in 2001, and she's in her mom's kitchen sitting on the counter. And on the back, for a journaling sheet, I used a part of a recipe card. And here's another picture of Sarah sitting on the counter helping her mom fix a meal. And again, I used, for journaling opportunity, I used the recipe card on the back. And this is a picture of Chloe. Again, this was in 2001. This is a picture of Chloe sitting on the counter, and I used the recipe card to journal and name who was in the picture. And this is another picture of Chloe sitting on the counter with a bell pepper, and again I used the recipe card as a journal opportunity. This was the first challenge page, and this challenge page was to stamp on your layout and create a layout using at least 3 stamped images. On this layout I used 1, 2, 3, 4 stamped images. These are embellished. The title of this page is Sing as Though No One Were Listening. And this is my little folio. And this is a folio that's about Princess Palooza 2004. I've used a little bling there. This is the early years, and this is one of my precious princesses in 2002 with a microphone. And this is practice for Princess Palooza. And then this is, I started adding bling because now we're actually holding Princess Palooza, and this is the Princess Sarah Jessica and the Princess Chloe singing, and we see this is the show. Again, the princesses are singing. Here's another picture of the princess singing. And here we have a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction for the Princess Chloe Elise. And this is the bow. And this is my folio for that page. Sing as though no one were listening. This page is, I've got a little Madeline Engelbrett embellishment here. Life, put your heart in it. This was not one of the challenge pages. I've got a little bit of fiber on this and some stamped images. And here you can see where I used the 4 by 6 piece of Que Sera paper and added to the top of it to make a 6 by 6 piece. And on this page I have pictures. This is a Caribbean cruise we took in 2006, and I've journaled on the back. I have a little embellishment, and I've got Caribbean cruise 2006. And another picture of a cruise we took in 2006. This is Jim sitting on the balcony. And again, I've stamped on the back, and I've used a little bit of an embellishment there. And this is Super Bowl in Cancun in 2007, Jim with the Corona Girls. And I've, again, stamped on the back, made a little journal entry, and add a little embellishment there. Colts versus the Bears 2007, we're in Cancun watching the Super Bowl, and again, that's the back of that tag. Now the next challenge, and this is the page for the next challenge, is create a layout that is neither a square nor a rectangle. The layout may be any size and can be any shape other than a square or a rectangle. And so this is a flower shape. This is a piece of acetate, and I've added some Syrah paper at the bottom to create the envelope. And I've titled this page, Be Who You Want to Be. And this is a picture of my son Jeffrey as the Tin Man in a children's theater production in 2001. And this is a picture of Jeffrey at the lake in 1993 down at Lake Monroe in Indiana. And on the back of each one of these pictures I've put a little journaling spot on the back. And I've added a little touch there, a little around the edge, a little doodle. And this is a picture of Jeffrey in 2007, in July of 2007. I just kind of thought these two pictures were kind of cute, 1993 and 2007. And on the back of that page, Make Your Own Music is the title of this page. And we have Alan in 2004 doing his DJ thing, again the little journaling spot on the back, and Jeffrey in 2001 doing a little DJ thing with the journaling spot in the back. This page is one of the challenge pages, and it was the fourth challenge is to make a layout that incorporates at least 10 circles. And so my 10 circles here are, this is a lollipop flower that I created using scallop punch. I also made my own shimmers paint, and there's 5 layers plus bling, which is a circle, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 actual circles, 13 circles on this page. And I titled this page Dance as though no one were watching, and this is myself and my husband dancing in our son's backyard in 2007. And this is my son and I dancing in his backyard in 2007. And on the back of these pictures I put the little opportunity for journaling. And this is my son and I dancing at his wedding in 2001. And this is my son and his bride dancing at his wedding in 2001. Again, on the back I stamp the journaling opportunity. The next page on this album is titled, this was not a challenge page, this is titled Listen to the Music. And again, this is another lollipop flower that I made. Well, not actually a lollipop flower, because these flowers are Prima flowers, and I put my own shimmers paint on this flower and my shimmers paint on that circle. And I have some bling and some buttons. These buttons are not from my mother's button box. The button on the front was, but these are not. And on this page I have included, this is a picture of our newest grandson, Austin, and his mother, Isabel, and they're listening to Jim play the guitar that Dylan received for his birthday. And on the back I've identified who's in the picture and the year the picture was taken, and that was in 2009. This is a picture of my husband performing at Ham and Jam in Sullivan, Indiana, and the princesses are watching him play. The princesses are down here in the corner, and this was taken in 2007. And this is a picture of Alan in Austin, taken in 2009. And again, I have my little journaling circle on the back of each one of these, and Alan is playing the guitar for Austin. And this is Dylan, perfect Prince Dylan, listening to his Guggy play the guitar. That was in 2009. And these two pictures are absolutely precious. This is a picture taken in 1999, and that's Jeffrey and the Princess Sarah Jessica listening to Guggy play the guitar. And this is a picture of Guggy playing the guitar, and Sarah Jessica is listening to him, and that's 2002.